Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something we all have yet often take for granted. Our health. Every single one of us wakes up each morning with our thoughts already occupied by work, money, obligations, ambitions, and success. But how often do we stop and honestly ask ourselves, am I really taking care of my most valuable set, my body and my mind? We chase many status and recognition as if they hold the secret to fulfillment. We tell ourselves that once we earn more, once we possess more, once we possess more, life will finally feel complete. But understand this, clearly without it, none of it matters. Picture owning the biggest house imaginable but being too sick to enjoy it. Picture earning millions, yet waking up exhausted, mentally foggy, and unable to focus. Picture reaching the highest level of success, while your body and mind quietly turn against you. What value does any outfit hold if you cannot truly if you cannot enjoy the moments you worked so hard to create? Health is not just another category of, it is the base upon which of everything else stands. Every goal you chase, every dream you pursue, every achievement you celebrate depends on the condition of your body and your mind. When that foundation weakens, the rest of life slowly begins to collapse, often so quietly that we don't notice until their damage is done. We live in a world obsessed with accumulation wealth, possessions, titles. But accumulation of hats vitality is empty. A luxury car means nothing if you lack the energy to drive it. A high-paying job becomes a prison when your body is in constant pain, your mind overwhelmed by stress and fatigue. True wealth is not measured by numbers, INA, bank account, or titles printed on a business card. True wealth is energy, clarity, resilience, and the ability to fully engage with life. Health allows you to wake up energized, pursue what matters to you, connect deeply with others, and face challenges with strength. Health is freedom to explore, to create, to experience, and to grow. Without it, no amount of money can buy back time, illness, exhaustion, or pain. Most people underestimate the power of small, consistent choices. They believe health is something you either have or don't, something that just happens, something you can postpone until later. But the truth is simple. Every meal you eat, every step you take, every hour of sleep you get, every moment of stress or calm becomes a brick in the structure of your health. Money can be earned again, possessions can be replaced, opportunities can return, but time lost to neglect in your body and mind is gone forever. Each choice compounds. Over time, choices build either strength, energy, and longevity, or weakness, illness, and your daily habits shape your life more than any paycheck ever will. Investing in your health is not a luxury. It is the most valuable investment you will ever make. When we look at the most fulfilled, impactful, and successful people in the world, one truth stands out. They prioritize health. They know that, without energy, focus, and clarity, no skill, plan, or strategy can reach its full potential. They understand that true wealth it lives in a strong body, a calm mind, and a balanced life. Money and status may open doors, but health allows you to walk through them with confidence and joy. It allows you to live fully, engage deeply, and leave a meaningful impact beyond material success. Health is not something to postpone or treat as it is not a reward for success. It is what makes success possible. Every person who chooses to prioritize health chooses freedom, energy, and opportunity. Every person who ignores it risks losing more than they realize. sacrificing the essence of life while chasing things that eventually fit. Your body is your first home, the only place you will ever truly live. And yet, how often do we treat it carelessly? We pour time, money, and effort into things that will fade, while neglecting one thing that carries us through every day. Every step you take, every thought you think, every breath you draw happens inside this incredible machine, your body. When you ignore it, disrespect it, or take it for granted, the damage is not instant. It accumulates slowly, silently, until one day you realize your body no longer responds the way it once did. Your home is sacred. It deserves care, attention, and respect. You wouldn't let a house crumble without repair. Yet allow your own body to be overworked, underfed, underrested, and ignored. How long will you continue this cycle, hoping your health will survive while your habits quietly destroy it? Every choice you make is a declaration, love or neglect for your body. The food you eat either fuels vitality or drains you. The movement you choose or avoid strengthens you or weakens you. The sleep you sacrifice steals clarity, focus, and resilience. Ignored stress and supersede emotions create damage no amount of wealth can undo. Your body communicates constantly. It whispers first. It gives gentle warnings, but if ignored, it will eventually shout. Pain, fatigue, anxiety, burnout, and dullness are not punishments. They are messages, urgent reminders that your hominids care. Learning to listen is it is survival. It is power. Many people live as if the body is replaceable, as if health can be bought back later. But life is not a rehearsal. There is no reset button, no second chance for neglect. Each day is an opportunity to build strength, endurance, and vitality, or to slowly erode it. Movement is medicine, yet we sit still for hours. Nutrition is fuel, yet we feed our bodies convenience and emptiness. Sleep is a gift, yet we trade it for screens and stress. When you respect your body, you honor the only home that will carry you through every challenge, joy, and milestone. Your body reflects your discipline, your self-respect, and your vision for Each morning you choose movement, nourishment, rest, and awareness. You send a powerful signal you are worthy, capable, and committed. A body cared for is a mind empowered, a life accelerated, and a spirit unbroken. The irony is that the abilities we take for granted to walk, breathe, think clearly, and feel alive are what define your existence. Without health, goals lose meaning, success loses joy, and dreams lose possibility. Taking care of your body is not vanity. It is not luxury. It is not optional. It is essential. Most people underestimate the power of small, consistent choices. But this is where true transformation begins. We believe change comes from dramatic moments or sudden decisions. But reality is quieter and far more powerful. Every meal you eat, every step you take, every hour of sleep, every moment of focus or distraction compounds over time. These choices silently shape your health, your energy, your vitality, and your entire life. One day they build strength, clarity, and possibility. Another day they accumulate into fatigue, illness, and frustration. What you do consistently, not occasionally, defines who you are, what you can achieve, and the quality of fevery experience you live. It is not luck or circumstance that shapes your life. It is the small, often unnoticed decisions you make day in and day out. Most people ignore the signals their body gives them, believing that energy is endless and health is guaranteed. But truth is the body is a precise machine, a system that rewards attention and punishes neglect. Skipping meals, staying up late, consuming processed food, avoiding exercise, ignoring mental. These may seem minor in isolation, but over weeks, months, and years, they become patterns that shape the trajectory of your life. The energy you squander today is not something you can buy back tomorrow. The clarity you mentalhealthmatters.com, focus, and emotional resilience, lows today cannot be regained with money, status, or fame. Every moment you choose ease over discipline, convenience over care, short-term pleasure over long-term well-being, you are making a deposit or a withdrawal from the bank of your life. Consistency in healthy choices is not boring. It is freedom. Freedom to wake up energized, to think clearly, to pursue your passions without chains of fatigue or illness. Movement, proper nutrition, sleep, stress management, and mental focus are not optional. They are tools for survival, tools for excellence, and tools for living a life that feels deliberate than tolerated. It is not the grand gestures that build greatness. It is the repetition of small intentional acts that create unstoppable momentum. Imagine a life where every day you make choices that serve your body, your mind, and your spirit. Imagine the energy, the clarity, the resilience that would. This is not a dream. It is a reality waiting for your commitment. Discipline is not punishment. It is love in action. Choosing to move when you feel tired, to eat when you feel lazy, to rest when you feel pressured, to meditate when your mind is restless. These are not restrictions. They urge fist to yourself. They are statements that you value the vessel that carries your dreams, that you respect the mind that guides your choices, that you honor the life you have been given. The cumulative effect of these choices is transforming not only your health, but your confidence, your productivity, and your ability to face challenges with courage and clarity, well live in a world that measures success in speed and accumulation. But health is not a destination. It is a process, a journey that requires awareness, commitment, and persistence. The body and mind respond to consistent care over time, and the rewards are energy multiplies, focus sharpens, mood stabilizes, and life unfolds with a sense of ease that cannot be manufactured by external wealth or The choices you make consistently define the quality of your life more than any one decision, any uninvestment, or any one opportunity. Every moment is a chance to choose wisely, to invest in yourself, and to shape the trajectory of your health and life. Every step, every bite, every thought is a vote for the life you want to live. And when you make the conscious decision to prioritize these small daily, you set yourself apart from those who wait for change to happen to them. You take control of your energy, your clarity, and your future, creating a foundation that allows all other achievements to flourish. Mental health is often overlooked, yet it is just as crucial as physical health. The mind is the engine that drives every action, every decision, every dream, and A healthy body without a healthy mind is like a powerful car without fuel. It may look impressive, but it cannot move forward. Stress, anxiety, negative thoughts, and emotional neglect silently drain energy, cloud judgment, and erode resilience. Many people focus only on physical appearance, on strength, on stamina. Yet the mind is the control center, the foundation of clarity, focus, and mental well-being. Being is not optional. It is essential for living a life that feels expansive rather than exhausting. Every thought you allow, every emotion you suppress, every pattern of fear or doubt builds either a prison or a and the choice is always. We live in a world that constantly pulls us in multiple directions, bombards us with information, expectations, and if the mind is left unchecked, it becomes a battlefield. Anxiety steals moments of peace. Negativity clouds decision-making. And unchecked stress manifests as illness, fatigue, and burnout. The mind speaks constantly, not always in words, but in feelings, tension, and impulses. Learning to listen, to observe, and to guide your thoughts is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Practices like a meditation, mindfulness, gratitude, journaling, and conscious breathing are not trivial rituals. They are tools for cultivating inner strength, for quieting the chaos, and for creating clarity that allows every choice in life to be more precise, more powerful, more aligned with your goals. Mental health and physical health are deep. Chronic stress, negative emotions affect sleep, and unresolved anxiety disrupts focus. Prioritizing health creates freedom, energy, and opportunity in productivity. On the other hand, a balanced, calm, and resilient mind amplifies the benefits of physical exercise, proper nutrition, and restorative sleep. The synergy between mind and body creates energy that feels limitless, clarity that feels effortless, and resilience that feels. People often chase external solutions to internal problems, money, distractions, entertainment. But without addressing the mind, these external fixes are temporary, fragile, and true transformation begins inside within the mind and radiates outward into every area of life. The choices you make daily, even in small moments, shape the mental landscape of your life. Do you allow negative self-talk, or do you practice self-compassion? Do you dwell on the past, or do you focus on solutions and growth? Do you compare yourself to others, or do you honor your unique journey? Every mental habit you cultivate is a vote for the life you want to live. Consistency in mental carries, not dramatic, but it is extraordinarily powerful. Each moment of awareness, each act of reflection, each intentional breath contributes to building a mind that is clear, resilient, and aligned with your highest potential. When you prioritize mental health, everything else in life shifts. Challenges become manageable instead of failures, become lessons instead of defeats, and opportunities become visible instead of missed. Your relationships improve, your focus sharpens, and your energy increases, not just because your body is stronger, but because your mind is steady, present, and capable of holding space for growth. The mind is the foundation of self-discipline, creativity, and joy, and neglecting it is like trying to build a skyscraper on sand. Mental health is also about the ability to experience life fully without being consumed by fear, regret, or doubt. It is about learning to process emotions, to respond instead of react, to cultivate calm in the storm, and to see problems as opportunities rather than obstacles. It is about understanding that your mind is a tool, not a tyrant, and that every day presents a chance to strengthen it, to guide it, and to harness it in service of your dreams. A strong mind transforms challenges into setbacks into lessons, and dreams into reality. And it is the secret to living a life that feels abundant, purposeful, and unstoppable. Every person who chooses to prioritize their health chooses freedom, energy, and opportunity. Too often, people wait for a crisis, for a moment of illness, or exhaustion, before realizing the value of their body and mind. But waiting is a costly mistake. Health is not something to take for granted, and it is not something to postpone. Every day is a chance to strengthen your body, to calm your mind, and to invest in the foundation that allows everything else sane life to flourish. When you make health your priority, you are not just avoiding illness. You are creating a life of vibrancy, clarity, and unstoppable momentum. Every choice you make sends a signal to your body, your mind, and your future self. Each act of care compounds, building resilience, energy, and longevity that allows you to pursue your dreams with courage and clarity. Many people misunderstand health as a passive state, something that happens automatically if we are lucky or young. But health is an active practice. It is a daily commitment to movement, nutrition, rest, and mental clarity. It is choosing water over soda, walking instead of sitting for hours, sleep instead of exhaustion, calm instead of chaos. These may seem small, evident, but the truth is, small actions repeated consistently have the power to transform a life. One day you will look back and realize that these tiny choices built the energy, resilience, and vitality that carried you through every challenge, every opportunity, every moment of joy, neglect. On the other hand, accumulate slowly, eroding energy, focus, and life itself until the very things you worked for feel heavy and unattainable. Prioritizing health also requires the body and mind speak to us constantly, but few people learn to listen. Fatigue, tension, anxiety, and cravings are not random. They are. Ignoring them is like ignoring warning lights on a dashboard. Responding to them is wisdom. Responding with care is power. Nutrition, exercise, sleep, and mental clarity are not a battery. They are the tools that allow your body and mind to function optimally. Investing in them is investing in yourself, in your energy, in your dreams. Discipline in health is not, it is liberation. It is choosing the life you want instead of health is a lifestyle. Daily habits that build vitality surrender to fatigue, illness, and mental and physical health. A strong, calm, and focus, Edmund, enhances the benefits of exercise, nutrition, and rest. A well-aired body supports mental clarity, emotionalities, and the ability to respond to life's challenges with strength and grace. When you align both, you create a synergy that elevates every aspect of your life. Challenges no longer feel. Setbacks are temporary, and opportunities become visible and achievable. This alignment is it is intentional, cultivated through habits, awareness, and consistent action. Every step, every bite, every hour of rest is a build, and over time, these blocks create a life that feels abundant, energetic, and unstoppable. Health is also a reflection of self-respect. Choosing to care for your body and meant as a statement to yourself, and to through that you value your life. That Yoana, the vessel that carries your dreams. That you are committed to live. When you treat health as secondary, everything else in life suffers. Your work, your relationships, your focus, and your joy. When you make it primary, everything else, energy, clarity, and vitality, are no longer limited. They become the currency through which you navigate every challenge and seize every opportunity. The choices you make today will define all tomorrow. Health is not a goal to achieve and then forget. It is alpha style, a daily practice, and a commitment to yourself. Every decision matters, and every moment presents a chance to invest in the body and mind that carry you through life. Choosing health is choosing possibility, choosing the ability to live life on your own terms. It is choosing energy over exhaustion, clarity over confusion, resilience over vulnerability, and joy over struggle. Every person who truly understands the value of health knows that it is not airwood to be earned later. It is the very foundation of every achievement, every dream, and every moment of joy. Too often people postpone caring for their body and mind, thinking that they will start tomorrow, or once I have time, or after I accomplish this goal. But tomorrow is not guaranteed. And the longer you delay, the more difficult it becomes to regain what was lost. Your energy, your vitality, your clarity, these are finite resources that must be nurtured, protected, and invested in daily. Every moment of neglect chips away at your potential, silently stealing the freedom to pursue your goals with enthusiasm. The energy, tone, joy, the successes you work so hard for, and the strength to face life's inevitable challenges. Health is not something external. It is internal. It is personal. And it is entirely within your control if you choose to. The power of consistency cannot be over. Small, intentional actions repeated every day compound into results far greater than any dramatic short-term effort. Drinking water, moving your body, eating nourishing food, resting deeply, practicing gratitude, and managing stress. These are not trivial. They are investments in the most important asset you will ever have. Each time you honor your body and mind, you are creating a reservoir of energy, resilience, and clarity that allows you to tackle challenges, seize the opportunities, and live fully. When you endure these fundamentals, you may achieve temporary success, but it comes at a cost. Your health, your vitality, and ultimately your ability to sustain that success over time. Health is not just physical, it is mental, emotional, and spiritual. The mind and body are deeply interconnected. Stress, worry, and negative emotions manifest physically, weakening immunity, draining energy, and clouding judgment. Conversely, caring for the mind through meditation, focus, positivity, and emotional awareness strengthens the body, improves performance, and increases resilience. A healthy mind allows you to make better choices, maintain discipline, and act with clarity and purpose. A body cared for allows you to carry out your vision with strength and endurance. Together, they create a life where our obstacles feel manageable, setbacks are temporary, and opportunities are visible. Take action today. Transform your life with health and attainable. Too often, people wait for a crisis before they recognize the importance of health. But by then, the damage may already be done. Illness, fatigue, and mental strain do not strike overnight. They accumulate over years of. Conversely, vitality, energy, and resilience are built over time through daily habits, intentional choices, and consistent care. The people will achieve greatness, the ones who leave a lasting impact. These are the individuals who invest in their health, who understand that it is the foundation of everything they want to accomplish. They move, they eat wisely, they rest, they reflect, and they prioritize mental clarity. They understand that their body and mind are tools, and that tools must be maintained to perform at their best. Choosing health is choosing freedom, the freedom to live fully, to act decisively, to think clearly, and to experience life with energy and joy. It is choosing longevity, resilience, and quality of life over temporary comfort, neglect, or laziness. Each choice matters, and every moment is an opportunity to honor the body and mind that carry you through life. When health becomes a priority, everything else aligns. Energy flows naturally. Focus sharpens. Mood stabilizes. And life begins to unfold with clarity, opportunity, and purpose. Health is the gateway to every other each. The silent force that allows dreams to manifest. The invisible gene behind every success. When you commit to caring for your health today, you are not just avoiding problems. You are actively creating a life of possibility. You are choosing energy over exhaustion, clarity over confusion, resilience over weakness, and freedom over limitation. Health is not a goal. It is a lifestyle, a practice, and a responsibility. Every action you take, every habit you build, and every choice you make compounds over time. Creating a life feels unstoppable, abundant, and fully alive. If in the end, everything comes back to one truth: your health is your greatest wealth, your most valuable asset, and the foundation of every dream you wish to achieve. Every choice you'll make today, what you eat, how you move, how you rest, how you think, shapes the life you will live tomorrow. You cannot postpone it. You cannot buy it back. And you cannot achieve your fullest potential without it. Prioritizing your health is not selfish. It is essential. It is a declaration that you respect yours, that you honor your life, and that you are ready to live with energy, clarity, and purpose. Remember, the body carries your dreams. The mind guides your journey. And every small consistent choice compounds into results far beyond what you imagine. Health is not just about surviving. It is about thriving. It is the difference between merely existing and living fully. When you commit to this truth, when you take a responsibility for your energy, your clarity, and your vitality, everything goals in life aligns. Challenges become manageable, opportunities become irreversible, and joy becomes natural. So final thoughts and motivation: take charge today. Move, nourish, rest, reflect, protect your mind, honor your body. Build habits that serve your life rather than diminish it. Because at the end of the day, nothing else matters more than the one thing that allows you to experience everything else. Your health, your life, your dreams, and your future depend on it. And the moment hoped is not tomorrow, not next week,